Hi, welcome back to the cabin. It's Ian from Off Grid with Pen and Glen Cabin Life. Hello everybody, the time is 10 past 2 in the morning, so good morning everyone. Today is Saturday, so hi. So this video should go up at some point today. I don't know where to start really. I've been a bit up and down. I'm still in quite a lot of pain with my stomach, so that's why my videos haven't been going up as regular as normal. I've not been able to do any work on the extension because we've had bad storms. As you'll have seen throughout the country in Britain, there's been bad storms. So the extension held up well with the weather, so that's good. There's no damage to it. I've checked it over completely. So that's about it for that. I caught a bat in here. What it is, I've caught a bat a couple of times in the cabin here. You know, I've got these racks above where the camera is, where I put my washing to dry over the fire. Well, I've caught 3 times now altogether. I've caught a bat, but like, we're not talking over the last week here, we're talking over the last year or so. It doesn't come in all the time. I don't know why it flies in, but it flies through that side door there and it hangs from the rafters up there, so when it comes in I just gently get it. It seems really tame, and I just put it out on the wall and it just flies off straight away. So I've caught it 3 times now altogether over about a 12-month period. So it's nice. It surprises you when you see it because you don't expect it, even though you've seen it before. So that's about that. Now also I've got a couple of thank yous. I want to say thank you for my brother Stuart because he's doing a big favour for me. Well, he did it yesterday, Friday. So I'll show that when the time comes. So thank you, Stuart. I also want to say a big thank you to Lily in America. She's bought me a present. She's bought me a fan for my stove to distribute the heat. I think it's working too well because I'm absolutely dripping. I'm red hot here, sat here. So the fan's going around lovely. So what I'll do is I'll turn the camera around now and you can see the fan. So I'll turn it around now. You're back. So thank you very much, Lily, for the fan. It's absolutely brilliant. It does distribute the heat a lot better. So like I said, big thank you again. Now I've also had my generator delivered. I bought a grade A refurbished generator. It cost me a lot of money, but I've been saving up for it. It's a diesel generator, so I can run it on red diesel, so it'll cost me peanuts to run, because at the moment I've been running on the petrol generator and the price of petrol is very expensive, as you know. So I've been running on that. So now I'm gonna tonight's the last night with the petrol one on, so I've just turned the petrol Jenny off while we do this video because it's quite noisy in the background. So we'll have the diesel one going tomorrow, all being well, so that'll save me a lot of money. Like I say, I said in my last video, Richard took me for a load of petrol and diesel last weekend. So I've got lots and lots of red diesel in, plus I've got quite a few tankers of red diesel anyway. So that should keep me going for quite a while. So what I'll do is I'll show you a picture of my Jenny, but before I show you, I want to tell you this Jenny weighs an absolute ton. And I mean, I've never lifted anything as heavy in my life. So I'll turn the picture around so you can see my Jenny. And you're back again. It's brilliant Jenny, isn't it? So it weighs a ton. I'll be honest with you, I dropped very lucky, because if that were left to me to shift, I couldn't have shifted it. And Richard was out and about doing jobs, so I couldn't have asked Richard to help me. So luckily when the lorry came, I only saw that by chance actually, because I heard it reversing. So when I went out, it was a young lad, it was his last drop off, and I said, look mate, I'm here on my own, will you help me shift this Jenny? So that truck trolley I've got that you've seen, the one I pulled where I put the wood in and stuff, we managed to lift it, and I tell you now, I've never lifted out as heavy. We managed to both lift it and put it into that, and I said to the lad, I said, look, will you just help me guide it round? So we pulled it all the way round, got to the end there, And I said, and he said, oh, I'm knackered. I said, look mate, you're not going to believe what I'm going to ask you, but if I drop the side on this truck trolley, will you just help me lift it a few feet onto deck in here? And his face dropped. So we managed to lift it and we got it on. He's done a bit of damage to the truck trolley. There's nothing I can do about that. But to be honest with you, the truck trolley's on its way out anyway. The suspension on it's not so good now, but it's been like that for a while. And there's quite a lot of corrosion on it as well with salt air. So we managed to get it, and I managed to pull it myself all the way along and then drop it onto the deck at front here. So that's the story with that anyway. Now, I also wanted to mention on the video, I've been reading some of the comments that people have been putting on the channel, and there's one particular comment that went on saying that I'm living in destitute poverty and I'm living in unfit housing conditions and it's a shame to see blah blah blah. Well, I just want to correct that particular person that I choose to live here and I'm happy living here. I love my cabin. Alright, at the moment I live in a one-room cabin, but I'm telling you now, I swear to everybody watching, I am happier than I've ever been. The only running costs I have is I've got the diesel I've got to pay for now for in winter, because obviously the solar doesn't generate as much. So I've got the diesel to pay for, which will be peanuts. I've got my council tax to pay, and then I've got the dog food to pay. And apart from that and a bit of food for me, I've got no overheads. I've got a gas stove, but I've mentioned before on the channel, I've got 2.5 great big gas bottles full of gas, obviously, the propane. You know, like the big tall ones you have on back of static caravans. I've got them because my mates, when they moved down the road, they sold them me really cheap, and I mean peanuts, to do me a favour. So I've still got them. I've got years and years worth of gas. My stove that I've got that you've seen that I do the cooking on, that burns wood, so I just go in my woodland, cut a tree down. I've got coal because last winter I went really cold, as you remember. I was low on wood, so I had to buy some coal in to keep going. And my bunkers are still completely full of coal. I've still got some coal in sacks at the back in the log stores. So I've been mixing the coal in with the wood to make the wood last longer, and I've still got plenty. So I'm not in destitute poverty at all. So I couldn't believe it when I read it. I'm thinking, bleeding hell. So, but I'm honest to God, I'm happy. I'm here in my cabin and I'm content in life. I'm with my dogs and I'm away from people. At the end of the day, because I mentioned before I suffer with bipolar, then me being away from society keeps me well, and I don't have as much stress in life, which is good for me with my condition. So I just wanted to correct that person for writing what they wrote, and if anybody else thinks that as well, then it's not true. Honest to God, I'll say it again, I am happy. Now, I also, which you might have seen on the videos I've been doing, I bought a radio. I bought a DAB radio. My sister gave me some vouchers for Argos for my birthday, so I bought that. So I've been listening to Radio 4 Extra. I love that channel because there's a lot of plays and comedies on and stuff, so I've enjoyed listening to that. I've also bought, which if you just let me get it, I bought this from Amazon. I've been buying quite a bit of stuff from Amazon last year. It's a survival radio. How's about that? So, hold on. This aerial's difficult to get up. It's only a mini aerial, but God, it's hard work getting up. Good job I don't need this to survive, innit? Can't get it. Right. Get it. Only goes up that far. But it's really good. I like it. It's a crank one. So obviously, if you can hear that, I can wind it up like that. Charges it up. It's also got a little port on it where you can put a USB, I don't know if you can see it, you can put a USB adapter in and then you can charge your phone up as well. And then also it's got a USB-C, is it USB-C? It's a C port anyway, so you plug that in and then you can charge it up on the inverter. So it charges it up for me. It's got a compass on it, it's got a little solar panel on. and at night time if you lift the solar panel up, a light comes on at the back. So that's a little solar panel there for during the day. It's got a little torch here. Wait. Sorry for that if I blinded anyone. Yeah, and it can also go on a tripod as well. So let's see if I can get a channel on for us. But I like it. Honestly, I do. I really like it, this.
I said, well, just thought that could have helped me more.
It's good, isn't it? I'll knock that off, because if there's any music that plays or anything like that, then I can't be monetized on my videos, so I've got to be careful. So, but yes, I really like that, and it didn't cost a lot either. So I've been listening to the radio on that as well some at time, and then obviously next summer when I'm outside more, I'll put that up and the solar can charge it up during the day and everything. So I'm really happy with that. Right, I'm going to get off. So before I go, my sister sent the mugs, so they've come. So we'll be doing some competitions next week, so look out for the videos during the week, advertising the competitions. There'll be a draw like there used to be in the old days, and the only rules for the competitions are 100% free to enter. Right, so the prizes at the moment are going to be mugs, and then closer to Christmas there'll be extra things as well that you can win in competitions. So it'll be totally free. The only rules will be that to enter the draw, then you have to be a subscriber to the channel, and to subscribe it's totally free, doesn't cost you anything. So that's it, that's the only rule. So I'll give you more details when I do the competitions. Also my sister's sending a few other things up in the next week or so that I've asked her to make for the competition. So that's about it. So listen, you stay safe, you stay well. Look out for a video midweek advertising the competitions like I've just said. Right, you stay safe, you stay well, and I'll see you soon.